Shiny light on the uneven top. Shiny light on the...
So I wanted to take a break from serious news and just make fun of something for a little while. And that subject is going to be Starbucks here in Canada. Starbucks to offer equal pay for equal work for women in Canada. Wait. Are you telling me a company in Canada has been paying women less than men simply because they're women? Well, that's a violation of the Female Employees Equal Pay Act of 1956, which made wage discrimination based on sex against the law. Oh, but of course, they won't let the truth get in the way of virtue signaling. So, Toronto, Starbucks Corp is vowing to close the gender wage gap at its Canadian stores. The coffee giant's vice president of partner resources in Canada says it will conduct a thorough national review to ensure it offers equal pay for equal work in every province. Well, gee, if there are any women out there that feel that Starbucks is giving you less money for the same job just simply because you're a woman, well, then you have a case for discrimination. However, as I suspect, this is absolute bullshit, and the wage gap, which isn't a wage gap, is actually an earnings gap. And I believe there's a video on the internet that explains exactly what this is, much more succinctly than I can.
The wage gap is simply the average earnings of men and women working full-time. It does not count for different job positions, hours worked, or different jobs. It has nothing to do with the same job. It has nothing to do with discrimination.
I love that video. I swear, if ever I want to just debunk that, it's basically I just go on YouTube. It's like a holstered firearm ready to be used. Starbucks hasn't given a timeline for ending the disparities, which you're never going to do, but a statement it released says it will work with deliberate speed. Its chief partner officer, Lucy Helm, probably feminist, by the way, just guessing, says it could take until 2119 to close the gender gap.
Well, gee, howdy. That's a long time. What happened to the whole progressive thing? Well, get progressing.
Across the entire U.S. economy and even longer around the world. It's almost like equality of outcome is impossible or nearly impossible without,
massive amounts of government control.
Canada has long struggled to tackle the wage gap. No, we tackled it in 1956. The earnings gap is what you're talking about, with the most recent numbers showing women on average earn 87 cents for every dollar made by a man. Yes, earn. Do I have to bring up the video again? Do I have to double tap you? Needless to say, Starbucks, you're trying to solve a problem that cannot be solved. The problem you're trying to solve is biology, and the fact is women and men are different. They choose different priorities in life. This can be proven.
I mean, just look at Jordan Peterson's, some of his speeches on this. The Scandinavian countries, when they've tried to flatten out the disparities between men and women, it just further increases the different paths men and women go down. There's a natural disparity there. You can't fix that. You can't fix that. Women more balanced, men more driven. That's the simple way of saying it, I guess.